Hey, how's it going on, Charlie?
Hi, Gene.
Thanks for tuning in to MultiCasking.
Yes, thank you.
Today, Gene, we're going to do a little Barrell Craft Spirits gray label, and apparently we're doing heavy pours today of this. Well, it's a gray label, so we know it's going to be expensive, so we're going to talk about it.
All right, talk about it.
Talk about it. First of all, I don't know if you noticed, but
it's a nice cork.
They changed the cork on the gray labels. This is a heavy metal cork.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at least a pound and a half.
Yeah, it got a little weight to it.
You hear that clink? I like that. So this is the gray label Barrell Craft Spirits Bourbon, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys matured in select cooperage, 100.58 proof, 50.29 is the ABV, distilled whiskey over the label. Distilled in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Indiana. Gray label is a blend of bourbons varying in age, different mash bills, blah, blah, blah. Aged in 36 months in air-dried wood. What? Matured in barrels crafted from 36-month air-dried. Why would you want your wood out for 3 years air-drying just to dry out? That's interesting. So yeah, it's a blend. What's peculiar to me is the label. The label is different than what is on their website. Fun fact, we will put, if I remember, which I usually would do, I'll put a link down to this in the video description below where to get this. But you can buy directly from Barrell Craft Spirits. What you get on the nose over G. Marie?
It smells juicy. It smells like there is some red berries, maybe even some, all kinds of berries. Some mulberries, even. Mulberries and red berries.
What about huckle?
My gosh, it's loaded with huckleberries and snozberries. There's so many of the different berries. It just smells so juicy. I'm not going to tell you what part of huckleberry, but it's definitely in there.
Oak, maple syrup,
Caramel,
Smarties,
butter. To me, I get a lot of bourbon notes.
Honey.
Juicy berry bourbon.
This is a pancake I would get in Tennessee. In Gatlinburg, Tennessee, this is a pancake that I would get in one of their 15 pancake restaurants they have per square mile. They love pancakes in Tennessee. True story.
I'm going.
Yes, it's sweet tarts, it's Smarties, it's maple syrup, it's honey, oak, brown sugar.
Woo boy.
Woo boys.
What'd you say the AB was?
100.29.
Okay.
58. 100.58.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get a lot of butter and corn with a hint of the berries. I got a lot of berries on the nose, but on the palate, it's mostly juicy, dripping buttered corn with a dollop of jam.
Ooh. Okay.
Maybe even now it's on top of a slice of perfectly toasted piece of bread.
So as you were talking, I was swishing around and I was thinking to myself, I really hate they don't have an age on here. That really bothers me. The gray labels normally do. And then the flavor profile said, shut up, you're thinking, and pay attention to me. And I'm like, hello. So it comes off creamier, juicier, better tasting than the ECBPs. Comes off like an ECBP. Comes off 12, 13 years old. Juicy oak, caramel, butter.
I could bring my tongue out right now.
Oh yeah. It's like, if this makes sense, it's like if you had a gallon of milk, but that milk was bourbon. That consistency.
And it's thick too. I mean, it's like you could eat it with a fork, but wring out your tongue at the same time. It's juicy and thick. How do you get it like that? How do you do that, Barrell Bourbon?
So like I was saying, so it's like if bourbon were milk, right? It's that consistency. Some might call it thick and juicy. I'm going to call it bourbon milk. That's what I'm going to call it. Oh, is that, you're like, magic whiskey wand.
Whatever.
You're whatever.
I like it. It is very tasty. It's got a lot of flavors. You're not hunting for flavor here. and it's got a lot of juiciness and berryness and bourbony-ness. That's a word.
Toast with water, toast. Like strawberry jam on top of that. What kind of toast? Wheat toast?
Oh man, I now get. This is a peanut brittle. This is a perfectly made, fluffy, not sticky, not the sticky kind that sticks to your teeth, but the fluffy peanut brittle. That's what I got on those.
It's a better nose with water. Everything is just blended better.
It's better when wet.
Yep. Yep. Hello, wife.
Stop it.
There she goes with the accents.
I like it. I like it better neat. The water tamed some of those flavors down for me. So I was getting a long-lasting, a lot of flavors, a lot of juiciness. Water. Maybe I put too much water in, but it made it more of a little bit, turned it bittery at the end.
Water for me cranked up to the peppers too much. I didn't like that level of peppers, and added like a strawberry
Fields Forever.
bubble gum.
Oh.
Close though. A little bit of a chalk. I liked it a lot neat.
Yeah.
Water adds a different element.
Yeah, I gotta score this neat and not what's on my taste buds right now.
I like both, but I'm gonna say water is like 1.5% good or less, because that makes sense. 91, what you do, Miss Jean?
I heard 90.
90. 91.
Yep.
Oh, I asked you last time what I scored this, and then I didn't ask you what I scored. Where did I score this one on the uncorking? And let us know in the comments if you're actually curious about us filming our uncorkings. It's just us sitting around.
You said 88.
88, okay, so 3. So we sit around and we don't get as gussied up as we are right now.
We're still gussied up right
Gussied
now. Oh
up.
my gosh.
But if you're curious about that, let us know. We'll film it. What'd you pay for this?
Too much.
Oh.
Do you want to know? You have to know.
Gray labels, well, yeah, we kind of know. Gray labels usually go for 180.
It was 180.
That's what, okay, so it's right on par with gray labels.
Yeah.
Um,
I want it to be more spectacular. For $180, I need it to be a 93. I need it to be more. I need more for $180.
that is a great video topic no one ever talks about. What is your minimum score a whiskey needs to be for, say, $200? That's a great topic.
It's good, and if it was something that I like, if it was a Macallan, I'd pay it because I like Macallan.
You're a fangirl,
It's a collector for me, and I collect those things. Barrel is not a collector item. We don't have a lot of. This is only our second gray label. I don't know how many if they come out with them every year or not.
Yeah, actually, it's within reaching distance. Seagrass.
And I loved the Seagrass. I actually liked the Seagrass regular label more than I think I liked the gray label, if I remember.
Oh, it's the same metal cork. Huh.
But 180, I think, is just too much.
As
my long drawn out
I think
explanation.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say it's worth it, and here's why.
Okay.
I think right now, if you were to say 150, I'd have said worth it. 180 is a little high. I think that this is gonna grow on you. I think this is gonna get better as it opens up. I think it'll be just fine.
I like things that grow.
Hi, I'm Charlie. You know what? This does not. This does. This is 16 years old. So
Okay.
so maybe
this is a blend of different ages and different whatnots.
almost all seagrasses are a blend.
Well, this isn't a seagrass. This is a bourbon.
I'm sorry, almost all Barrell Craft Spirits are a blend.
Seagrass, I think, is a rye, isn't
Well,
it?
seagrass is a rye, but I think Barrell Craft Spirits is known as a master blender.
Right.
I think
That's
we have one single barrel from them. They don't do it very often.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
High fives. Appreciate your subscription to the channel, doing all those things you're supposed to do to help a YouTube channel grow. And here's the thing, I want to be honest with you. Can I be honest?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
We have a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
We keep buying whiskey. We're at that point in our lives, we're never going to drink all the whiskey we have. So would like to pinpoint laser surgery this. If there's a whiskey you want us to try, let us know what whiskey that is to try.
Yeah. You suggest something that we want. We want to please you guys. We don't want to buy all this crap and then nobody wants to watch it.
I just realized an Easter egg. That has an S for seagrass. That has a B for bourbon. If you don't know this, fun fact, Barrell Craft Spirits puts Easter eggs on their bottles.
Huh.
So if you have...
I wonder if seagrass is a line of...
Fun fact, seagrass right here, all grass in the sky. Right here, if you get a magnifying glass, there'll be a number right there in the blade of grass. That tells you what version you have. Ours is 1. We were the first person on YouTube to review this, but yeah, we have 1. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what I was saying.
You were saying how awesome your husband was.
Probably. That's probably exactly what I was saying.
Anything left to add, Gene?
No, I can't even after that. No way.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Jean. And I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.